Today's day, I am Varun Kumar Nishad from LPM School. In this video, we are discussed about the assessment of chapter 1. First is question. What is a chemical reaction? Chemical reaction and equation. Chemical reaction and equation. So you're already familiar from all this discussion. So make a heading: chemical reaction. Chemical reaction. Chemical reaction. So chemical reaction is defined as the process in which breaking of old bond and formation of new bond is formation of new bond with another substitute will be added, bond with new identity, new chemical identity is called as chemical reaction. Chemical reaction. Chemical reaction. Another, that is equation. Chemical equation. Chemical equation. The chemical equation is reported that the chemical equation it is a symbolic representation. It is a symbolic representation of reactants and product of chemical reaction. It is a symbolic representation of reactants and products of chemical reaction. For example, that is the first chemical reaction, that is CH4 plus 2O2 will give rise to CO2 plus H2O, and many another examples. If you balance it, it is a gas, and it is also gas, and it is liquid. Another, that is magnesium, that is magnesium plus oxygen will give rise to magnesium bar in the presence of oxygen, and it bomb. So here it is a solid, it is a gas, and it is a solid. ये एस का फॉर्मेशन करता है. सो सॉलिड बर्न हुआ गैस के प्रेजेंस में, बट फिर जो प्रोडक्ट फॉर्म हुआ वो सॉलिड है. सो इन दिस वे वी कैन से दैट breaking of new bond and formation of breaking up old bond and formation of new bond is called chemical reaction, and each every one reactants can be identified by their state, that is magnesium in this reaction that is solid, and oxygen in this reaction that is gas, and another the product is formed magnesium oxide, magnesium oxide, magnesium oxide, and it formed in the solid state. So in this way, what is a chemical reaction? Answer will that. In this manner you will find your number. So what are another question, that is, why do gold and platinum not corrode in moist air? Why do platinum and gold and platinum not corrode in moist air? Now we will take another question like that. So it will be, write it as, why do gold and platinum not corrode in moist air? Now we will take the answer. So student, you know that gold and platinum are used in jewelry ornament. So these are the, and already these metals are least reactive because these metals are least reactive, their oxidizing properties is lower. Oxidizing property is lower, whereas reducing property is higher. So in this way, the gold and platinum are not corrode in moist air. So now we will write it as, so we know that platinum and gold and platinum are least or less reactive metals, and that's why they have high reducing capacity. That's why the gold and platinum not corrode in moist air. Basically, this answer will be clear to another question, that is, what is a chemical composition of rust? What is a chemical composition of rust? Another question, that is, what is a chemical composition of rust? answer, that is, first we have know about that what is the chemical composition of rust. So you already know that the rust is formed basically on the iron metal, and iron metal when exposed in air and humidity, now Fe plus H2O plus O2 will give rise to Fe2O3 into 3H2O. This one is formula of rust. Ferric oxide, and how it, let's do the balance about them. So it is, here is 3 H2O, and here is a 3 also, and 2 Fe3, Fe2O3, and here is 2O2, 3 6. Here is a 3 oxygen, please pay attention, 3 oxygen है यहाँ पे और 3 oxygen यहाँ भी है, 6 हो गया, 2 2 जा 4, 4 oxygen, 4. Okay, so here is a solid, here is a liquid, and here is a gas. ऑक्सीजन की जो क्वांटिटी रहेगी वो 3/2 रहेगी, and after that we will find the value of this ferric oxide. It is the formula of rusting of iron. So similarly, another question will take up, which type can you take that, like Fe2O3 plus aluminum, what will they form? Fe2O3, that is ferric oxide, and it will be, after reaction, you know that aluminum is more reactive than iron, then it will form the Al2O3 plus 2Fe. Because aluminum is more reactive than iron, that's why it replaced their oxide from their oxide salt, that is iron, that is ferric oxide. The aluminum is replaced by, the iron is replaced by aluminum, and in this way it formed their aluminum oxide. So in this way we can do that with the help of their reactivity of metals. So another question, that is, identify which of one is the chemical changes. Identify which one of the one is chemical change. Your options, that is, souring of milk in summer, second, evaporation of water, and third one is dissolution of sugar in water. What are these chemical change in which of them? 3 points. Souring of milk in summer, evaporation of water, dissolution of sugar. Dissolution of sugar in water. You dissolve the sugar into water, the sugar get dissolved in water, definitely, but there is no change in volume, and you can find the sugar from sugar solution after the crystallization method. And evaporation of the water. Evaporation of water, there is the only change of their state of water. The water from the water converted into water vapor, and the water vapor again converted into water liquid in the phenomena of condensation. So both are physical changes. There is no change or no new substance is formed. There is a reversible process. Water liquid and water vapor. It is a evaporation, and it is a condensation. So both are physical changes. Now it is important, that is souring of milk in summer. Milk get spoiled or met, the milk is converted into sour in taste. Milk खट्टे टेस्ट में कन्वर्ट हो जाता है, and by the oxidation process, by action of microorganism, that is bacteria. So in this way, it is only chemical change. It is only chemical change. So in this way we can find the solution. Okay, now write 4 changes in which help us determine whether chemical reaction has takes place or not. Student, during the initial topic of the chapter 1, we are also discussed during those time the identification of chemical reaction, the 4 aspects, that is evolution of gas. Anything reaction had just happened, the evolution of gas takes place, that is called, come in category of chemical reaction. Another, change in color. दो कलरलेस रिएक्टेंट्स को आपस में मिलाते हैं तो फिर एक अनदर कलर जनरेट होता है, फॉर्म होता है, दैट इज कॉल्ड केमिकल रिएक्शन. दैट कैटेगरी इज कम इन केमिकल रिएक्शन. Another, that is evolution of gas, definitely. Change in color, definitely. Change in temperature. So change in color, change in temperature, and evolution of gas, and change in state. That is, these are the identification parameters of the chemical reaction. Another, that is dissolution. Right, which among the following changes are exothermic or endothermic in the nature? Which are the exothermic or endothermic process? That is, first, dilution of sulfuric acid. Dilution of sulfuric acid. Second is dissolution of sodium hydroxide in water. Dissolution of sodium hydroxide, sodium in water. Third one, dissolution of ammonium chloride in water. Dissolution of ammonium chloride in water. When you start dilution of sulfuric acid, the sulfuric acid is added into water, not the water is added into sulfuric acid, but it also exothermic. जब हम सल्फ्यूरिक एसिड को डाइल्यूट करेंगे तो वो प्रोसेस होगा एक्सोथर्मिक, मींस हीट गेट रिलीज, हीट रिलीज, हीट रिलीज. Dissolution sodium hydroxide in water. Dissolution of sodium hydroxide in water. That is dissolution of sugar. When you dissolve the sodium hydroxide in water and when you touch the bottom of the dissolution, you feel the hotness, then heat get released. Heat release means it is exothermic reaction. Dissolution of ammonium chloride. Dissolution of ammonium chloride. It not properly dissolved. It require temperature. Require temperature to dissolve into water. So it require energy, it require temperature, that is endothermic reaction or endothermic process. Endothermic process. So these are the assessment of chapter 1. Another topic we will discuss in the next video. Thank you.